Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Midway and I hope you are having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today I want to be talking a little bit about the new collaboration event that's coming to the Legend of Mushroom very soon, and that is a collaboration with Doc B. Basically it's just a giant duck, so we are going to be checking out the Japanese wiki and going over all the rewards you can get yourself out of this, right? So there's going to be an artifact, there's going to be a mount, and there's going to be a back attachment and stuff like that, right? So we'll figure all of that out through the Japanese wiki and just check out what the rewards are. But before we do that, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to enjoy any more Legend of Mushroom content in the future. And also, while you're still in time to get into the giveaway that's running from the 12th of June to the 12th of July, where we are giving away 175 euros worth of AppCoins Credits, partnered together with Aptoid, right? So there's gonna be a total of 5 winners, 2 of which will get 50 euros worth of AppCoins Credits, and 3 will get 25 each, right? So if you want to find out all the details about how you can get yourself into that giveaway, there's gonna be a link down below in the description, so just go ahead, find that out, click on it, and yeah, good luck with that. So now let's get into the new event. So as always, we are here in the Japanese wiki, just gonna be checking through all the different sections here and finding out what the rewards are going to be for the events, right? So as we have Legend of Mushroom here on the left and just doing some PvP. Let's just scroll down a little bit. It's been updated today, and here we go. We got the mount, right? So as we can see, obviously, as I mentioned, the collaboration is with Doc B. I'm not sure what the brand is all supposed to be about. As obviously, it's a duck. It's a yellow duck. So there we go. That is the mount, a diving duck, right? So it looks pretty obviously pretty duckish. Every 11 seconds, a small yellow duck will create a large amount of water splashing around it, dealing 2000 skill damage, 800 combo damage, and 800 counter-attack damage to the target in an area attack, reducing the attack power by 10%, activates once immediately at the start of the battle. The next time this skill is activated, the target will take 50% more damage, that is a lot, and will also reduce attack power by 3%, can be stacked to up to 2 times, right? So you can basically reduce the enemy's attack power by 16% and deal, what is it, like 2000, and then 3000, 3000. So that is quite a lot of instant attack. Could be a pretty decent mount for a one-shot kind of build, although I'm not too sure. Maybe just the Cloud Drifter is going to be still a whole lot better for that, because, well, you just get that front-loaded, just huge amount of extra attack. Nonetheless, yeah, decently fancy kind of mount. Obviously looks pretty cool, and yeah, as you can see, once again, skill damage always a lot higher in these new types of equipment we're getting. It's favoring a lot the kind of just mages pretty much as well I'm getting out of this, right? So let's now check the artifact, right? So the latest one here, of course, before that was the Blazing Assassin we got from the last event, and here we have the Big Hammer Duck, which is not really a hammer, it's more of a chainsaw, but obviously all of these things are translated by Google Translate, right? This is in Japanese, so take it with a grain of salt. So let's see what the effect is. Each basic attack has a 15% chance to inflict 1 stack of laceration on the target. Laceration deals 20% of the target's basic attack damage per second. Okay, with critical chance, and reduces the target's defense by 6%, stacking up to 5 times. Okay, that's a lot of defense reduction. So at full stacks, deals an additional damage equal to 8% of the target's max HP instantly, and increasing the target's damage taken by 6%. Right, so there's a 50% chance of inflicting that stack. So obviously for us archers, this is going to be insane. We're just going to be applying the stacks. Every time we apply the stack, we're going to be dealing a little bit of basic attack damage, right? So that's not too much, but that is the target's basic attack damage, right? So it's not our attack damage, it's the enemy's attack damage, which is definitely a big change, with critical chance, and that is also per second. Okay, so if it stacks up by 5 times, well, that's going to be 100% of the basic attack from the enemy dealt to them per second, also taking into account the critical chance. Not sure if the critical chance is yours or the enemy's, and reducing the target's defense by up to, what is it, 30%. That is a lot. I think this is a very, very, very strong weapon. Not gonna lie, very strong artifact. Also, the overall max HP at the max stacks pretty decent, as well as the increasing enemy's damage taken by 6%. Very, very, very strong artifact, not gonna lie. Not too sure what else it could be contesting with. As you can see, there is a lot of options here. Not all of them are yet in the global server. Some of them are only from the Chinese servers, some of them are from the Japanese servers. But yeah, that's definitely a very, very, very strong artifact weapon. Hopefully it's not gonna be too expensive to get. Now let's move on to the back attachment here. So as we can see, it's also duck theme. It's an umbrella, summer sunshade umbrella. So let's see. after the start of the battle, the following two forms alternate every 10 seconds, right? So let me just click on this guy. Umbrella form every 10 seconds, okay? So defense power increased by 10%, and you gain a shield equivalent to 30% of your max health. So it starts off very, very defensive, 10% extra defense, and 30% of your max HP as a shield. That is extremely strong. And then 10 seconds after that, you're gonna be changing to the Parasol form. Attack power increased by 12%, attack speed increased by 15%, and energy recovery speed increased by 15%, activated once immediately at the start of the battle. So you can get basically both benefits from the get-go. Not too sure what the initial form is going to be. It might be either of them, right? So you could get like Umbrella form, and then you switch over to the Parasol form, and the immediate activation just refers to the initial form, or maybe you get both benefits at once. I'm assuming it's just going to be like the defensive things first, right? So you get the HP shield, which is going to be very, very strong, and then getting that increased attack, right? So not too sure if that's the best option for PvP. But the maximum HP shield is going to be insane, also giving us 10% extra stamina. Let me just scroll up here if you can see what the effect here is. So 10% extra attack onto the artifact, also making it insanely strong. And what is the effect here? Defense multiplier onto the mount. So we have the whole combo, defense, attack, and HP on all those, all the new rewards, right? So interesting back attachment for sure. The attack speed increase is definitely going to be benefiting us archers a lot. Energy recovery speed, obviously good for everybody. Attack power increase, not the greatest. Also, if it's not going to be something you get from the start, well, you might just get one shot by the time it's activated. That's it usually happens in PvP, but very defensive early on, so you might be able to just buy yourself enough time to actually get the bonus on the attack. Nonetheless, yeah, interesting for sure. And if you just want to be collecting them all and look like a giant duck, well, I'm pretty sure there's also going to be some sort of, not costumes, but maybe a costume. Actually, I haven't checked the costumes, but probably just some sort of like appearances onto your gear and such. Now, I mentioned on the previous video that this new event might, I'm not sure, I don't know, might also come along with a new pet system, the flying pet system. And there's another hint at that, because here we have the little yellow duck, right? So as you might have noticed in the game, we have this little icon down here, which has shown up a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago maybe now, and it just says feature not yet unlocked. I'm not too sure if there's been any information about this on any other source, but I'm pretty sure that's just going to be the pet breeding system, the flying pets, right? So here we have the highest tier of pet possible, as well. Actually, yeah, it's SSR, so I'm not sure if the red ones are going to be higher. I'm thinking not, right? So yeah, nonetheless, what we see here is that this little Jill duck is going to be increasing the shield durations by 1.5 seconds, which is not too great, not gonna lie, it's nothing too crazy. Shields maybe affecting Blitz Assault, which would be insane. Let me just go ahead and read Blitz Assault real quick. It says providing immunity, so it's not exactly a shield, because if you go to the shield, you do see gain a shield equal to whatever, right? So shield duration is something that's most usually just irrelevant, because it's going to be just being broken more often than not. If it's not broken in time, you're usually probably just completely able to win the battle no matter what. But if it's going to be increasing also the immunity from Blitz Assault, that's a whole different story. But yeah, as you can see here, of course, also part of the duck collaboration, and that's all we know from now. There's also going to be a video down below linked in the description about all the flying pet system if you want to learn more about it. So let's see if there is going to be any outfits coming together right here with the new system. And as you can see, well, it doesn't seem like there is any. It pretty much just means that, well, actually no, this is Pulse. Yeah, I completely messed that up. Actually, this is Pulse. This is not the flying pets. This is the flying pets down below here. And as you can see, there is also flying pets here, but this is just a regular Pulse. Yeah, okay, I was just watching this and I figured it might have been the actual flying pets, but this is just a PAL increasing the shield duration. Still think it's not gonna be too great, and there is no costumes, as you might see here. There's already pretty much everything else, so not having a costume included, well, that sounds fair to me. But here we go down below to the flying pals. So these are the flying pals that come from collaborations. There is a lot more from the breeding system, but let's see what the ones from this collaboration are going to be doing. So, Little Geoduck, ultra rare. So we have at the start of the battle, every 16 seconds deal 800 skill damage, 320% combo damage, counter attack damage, and gain a shield for 10% of your max HP for 6 seconds. Okay, so very complete kind of flying pet. During the shield duration, your attack power is increased by 15%. Okay, so that's why you want to be increasing the duration, but it's probably going to be blowing up anyways, as I already mentioned. And the lower tiers are just going to be like weaker versions of the same thing. They might not have all the effects, so let's just read through this one. A little bit of AoE damage, not skill damage actually. So this is just of your current basic attack. Okay, so hold up. Yeah, that's just going to be one instance. So yeah, it's going to be whatever your basic attack is going to be doing an instance of AoE damage, and then the shield for 10% of max HP without increasing your attack power, and the other one is just the same with a weaker version of the AoE damage, right? So yep, if you want to again learn any more about the flying pet system, well, it's all going to be down below in the description in that video. It will probably be coming with this collaboration, but we don't have any more info on that, so it might not be the case. I'm just trying to speculate here, but yeah, all the other rewards look pretty damn cool. Of course, if you enjoy ducks yourself, well, this is going to be looking pretty fancy to you, and definitely going to be very strong just rewards, especially the artifact here as well as the mount, but especially the artifact, right? So let me know what you think about it down below in the comment section. Now before you go, of course, check out the giveaway we're doing together with Aptoid. All the details down below in the video in the description, as I already mentioned before. And for those of you that don't know and still haven't made the switch to Aptoid, well, now it's your chance. If you don't know, of course, you will need to use Aptoid in order to participate in the giveaway. But if you don't know what Aptoid is, well, let me just explain it to you real quick, right? So Aptoid basically is just like Google Play or the App Store. You just download apps from it, like Legend of Mushroom, and once you do so, well, you are then, let me just switch this. You're then just able to actually, well, no, let me actually keep it like this, so otherwise, yeah, we might have issues. So yeah, basically you're able to just earn cashbacks whenever spending money in the games, right? So for example, in Legend of Mushroom, if you're going to be purchasing a pack of gems like this one, well, you will be getting a bonus that goes from extra 10% all the way up to extra 35% of however much money you're spending, right? So if you're spending a little bit of money here, you're getting a few cents back, right? So you can scale that bonus with things like, for example, using my code, which is going to be down here as well as in the description. Doing that will increase the bonus by a flat 5% forever. And then if you are doing more purchases, you will also accumulate and unlock higher amounts of bonuses, right? So that's pretty much a whole deal. You can also go ahead and use those bonuses, of course, to make purchases for you without actually spending your real money. And those bonuses are essentially what I'm giving away together with this whole giveaway that I'm doing, right? So you're going to be able to get the money on the AppCoins wallet, which I'll talk a bit about in a second, and just use the money to make the purchases within the games in Aptoid, right? So what is the AppCoins wallet? The AppCoins wallet basically is this app where you can basically just see how much money you have accumulated in your wallet. So in total, all those bonuses adding up will show up here. You will also be able to see your purchase history right here, as well as whether or not there is any active events going on within here, the AppCoins wallet, which will also add a little bit of a bonus to any of the games which might have the event running for a limited time, right? So for that limited time, that bonus will be a little bit higher on those games. You can also track here your progress towards unlocking higher bonuses forever as you spend more and more. And eventually here you can also put in my promo code, which is going to be a requirement to get into the giveaway, right? So if you, once again, check out the giveaway down below in the comment section, actually in the description on the the link for the video on that. And yeah, hopefully you do enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about it. Also, let me know if you got any questions about all the giveaway, how to set up Aptoid, everything about that. There's going to be also a guide on how to set it up if you have any questions, how to put it on your Android phone as well as on an emulator on your PC. Does not work on iPhone, I'm sorry. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say today. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, see ya.